Okay, I think we are live. Let's see. I got people hitting me up in Discord. Give me just a bit. Mm, all right. Welcome, everybody, as you're joining in here. We are going to be teaching some Wolfpack. Just doing a little bit of training for everybody. I recommend reserving your spot in the Discord. Let's see here. Type in some people. So, if you are not actively in the Discord and you want to learn how to Wolfpack, you want to get some one-on-one or group-on-one training, then I recommend doing that. We're going to get started here in just a bit. I have the party open to anybody who's looking to join. So if you want to learn, if you want to join, then go ahead and join in and we will get going. If this turns out to be something people are not interested in, which it currently looks like it's not, because there's a very low amount of people watching the stream right now, then we may move on to just chilling. But for right now, I want to see if I can give everybody the opportunity to join in and have a good time and learn some stuff. We'll see how this goes, though. It tends to be people like in the videos, when we put out the videos, the reworks type stuff, which is more topical in nature, so maybe that's what's going on here. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Like I said, right now, it doesn't look like there's a lot of people interested in watching, which is fine. It's still a little early. It's kind of an awkward time for us to be streaming. We don't typically stream. Tell you what, while we're doing this in the meantime, why don't we just play some Control? Just do some chilling in the Control playlist while we wait for people to figure out what they want to do. I was on Thorn, that's right. Ooh, ah. Let me switch back to my Mida, because I do love my Mida. I think because of how dexterous and how target acquisition-y the Mida is, I think I'm going to keep the hand cannon targeting on in case I switch to it, because Mida certainly doesn't need it. Anyway, yeah, there's one looks like there's 2 people watching right now, so we may just cancel this stream and do a vibe stream, because that seems to be much more interesting. If I can get a group together to do trials, I might do trials as well. Just let me know in the comments, or in the chat, I should say, what you want to do. Not even a single hello from anybody. I'm hurt. We grew really fast all of a sudden. Like, we picked up like 40 subs in the span of like an hour or so. It was kind of crazy. I don't even know what that was all about. Oh, hi, Mark. Heh, heh. Unintentional movie reference. Oh, that was genius. That was unintentionally genius. Mark, are you interested in learning some Wolfpack? Let's see where this other person is. Trying to teach some people some stuff so that they can do the killing. You adore Telesto. It's a good gun. It's a very good gun. No one's gonna disagree with that. I'm gonna reset my Valor rank here while we're waiting. Get those purples I'm probably going to immediately dismantle. Stream be available after it's done. Probably only for community peoples. Probably for community peeps only. What's today's premise? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do Wolfpack, like on a one-on-one type way. So I'll be doing this live for a whole bunch of people so that they can get a look at it and, you know, learn some stuff. Hello, Grand. For right now, though, we're going to warm up with a little bit of Control. Looks like Funky in their Discord. So I'm going to do this. If you are interested in learning Wolfpack, I have an LFG out right now. The way it works is that you update your number. It's like something out of 12. So if you would like to learn Wolfpack, update your spot in our LFG on our Discord, and then we will get going. I'll also grab your PSN information and such from there. Dorn says he is an alpha outside of Destiny because of radar. Interesting. You might want to run something like the Night Stalker for... I can't see anything. Screen, can you please fix? Thank you. That is a last word. We are not going to win that one. What's the Discord info? It is all in the description. All of the Discord stuff is in the description. So if you're interested in doing that, that's where you can find it. I think there's peeps in there. Yeah, there's definitely some peeps in here. Yeah. Hello? I said, yeah. Haven't played on my warp speed build in a while. So if you are going to join for the Wolfpack, if you're going to join for some learning after this game, then you'll need to... Ooh, that's a Telesto. You will need to go to our Discord. The link is in the description. And you will need to update the spot in the LFG. You'll see it once you get there. Make sure that you agree to the code of conduct and you read that over as well. If you are new, you won't be able to access a lot unless you are checking out that code of conduct. Oh, that is not a good engage I want to be in. Please slide. Anybody else notice sliding has been more difficult lately? Like there's some kind of weird thing going on. Game volume was a wee louder than your voice. Copy that. I will adjust accordingly. Oh, that should have been killed. There we go. These little skirmishes are like that. Sliding has always been weird in this system. Yeah, I don't know what's up. It's odd. It feels different than normal. Crispy. I will adjust the game volume next time I die. That is not an engage I want to be any part of. I got some credit for that kill though. Easy kill. Easy kill. Alright. Maybe we can get a Wii ran this game. Although at the current rate, it looks like... I'm going to let them take that A flag right there because I don't want it to reran. Do you have any guides on farming exotics? Not really, no. It's not... There's not really a particular way you could farm them for anything in particular. I messed that up. I thought he was closer. Has not B. We want them to take a few zones because we don't want to mercy roll them. We want to actually play the video game a little bit. Because you slide off a cliff and it's cut off for me. I don't know why PlayStation randomly cuts off. Can I blink? Thank you. Oof, that was crispy. So good. I wanted a piece of that. That's not my shotgun. That's still not my shotgun. What the hell? What do you think is a good shotgun? I'm guessing good shotgun roll. A good shotgun roll is quick draw with opening shot. If you can find anything like that, so Felwinter's Lie, basically. Anything that comes close to that, you're fine. Anything that can simulate that, such as snapshot, also works really good. There's a Reaper over there. That guy's running point the stag helmet. We don't give no shits about no behemoth or that last word. And there's the mercy roll. Great. Okay, Cade. Cade is going to be part of this for sure. As a Pathfinder, that's part of his benefits. That he gets this sort of one-on-one training. I think I'm going to start off with Cade to see where people are at. I think my Discord's blowing up, so we'll see what's going on up there, though. Yeah, just a shotgun for PvP. Yeah, just quick draw. Quick draw with any type of range benefit. So that's a slide shot. That's what you're looking for. Let me adjust the game volume so y'all can hear me a little bit better. There you go. It's probably a little bit better now. Okay, let's go to orbit. 19 kills. Let's go. Alright. Let me see what's going on in my Discord. I am now in orbit. If you are interested in joining me. Let's see what's going on. Same as here. Sent a friend request. Party. Okay, a lot of people are joining in. I have to back out after friend and survival. Okay. Looks like we got about... Okay. Okay. Go ahead and join in on the fire team, and then I'll add you into the PlayStation chat. What's going on in 6 hours? What am I doing in 6 hours? I'm only scheduled for the snowball fight. Oh, I'm doing the movie night. That's right. I almost forgot about my movie night tonight with the clan. Here we go. Okay. Let's see, Boo. Cade, I think we're already added as friends, so you should be able to join. Let's see. Alright, let me catch up on some of this chat, shall I? Okay. What's the Discord info? I talked about that. Game volume's a bit loud. Addressed that. I've been using a shoddy and Point of the Stag. I don't even know what I am. Well, that's a beta, typically. Can't stay for long, just great stream. Thank you, appreciate that. So yeah, I bought Point of the Stag. Good, good, good. Very strong, very strong. Sliding him is weirder this season. Yeah, I noticed it too, Funky. I noticed it too. So many times I slide and just stopped, crouch, hammer time. That's right. Do you have any guides for farming exotics? Talked about that. Hard going from PC to controller. Yes, it is. Because you slide off a cliff and slam. Sites, nightfalls, or lost sectors target exotics. That's true. Yeah, that is true. That's a good point. I think it's a good shotgun to farm. The 7th Seraph is strong. 7th Seraph is good. You can also go for the Astral, but I know that's Trials. 1250 Nightfalls is lighting for exotics. Yep, yep. Shotgun for PvP. We'll add everybody to the party here in just a bit. Destiny's updating. Rip Cade. You're going to be there for an hour. I played some Trials today. It was terrible, Lamau. When do you normally stream, I guess is what you meant to say. I don't have a schedule. What's a good position for bow users? Middle of the pack, not too far in the back where you have difficulty competing with snipers, but not so far forward that shotguns are a problem. There are no parties you can currently join. Okay. All right, I'm going to add everybody into... Let's see. Yo, thanks for the lessons that have changed my whole play. KD has gone up, kills per match, overall having more fun in the Crucible. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Anybody else joining in? If anybody else is joining in, I'm seeing a lot of people here who I play with on the regular. So I'm going to probably do one more control match just to see where people are at. Anybody else wants to join in, you should be able to join me through PlayStation parties. Or like looking me up on PlayStation. If you need something specific for me to look you up, how do you join? There should be a way for you to join in by looking up my profile and then joining me through there. If not, if I have to add you as a friend or something, I'll do that as well. I would try to avoid bogging down my friends list just for the sake of my sanity. Rip PC gang. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll still be able to teach you something through other people's. Wolfpack strategy. I have a friend that plays Omega with a bow, so how do I compliment him best? Gamma. Gamma's the compliment to Omega. Can you drop a Discord link in chat? I can. It's in the description, though. You should be able to find it right there. Let me find it. Fortunately, I'm playing PC, so I can't join. That's okay. We'll hopefully be able to teach everybody there. There's the Discord link. Also, hello to everybody who joined. Any Warlock tips? Because Hunters at the moment are really OP. Yeah, we'll take a look into some of the specifics there. What's your favorite new class from Beyond Light, Hunter, Titan, or Warlock? I love the idea of the Titan most because of just a stark difference between I punch the thing to I slide around and I'm hella fast. So it's a nice contrast between the two. By the way, if you are going to be joining us, please make sure that you are subscribed. I'm not going to require anybody to do it, but it would be really nice if you did, if you are planning on joining the teachings. Yes, Fearless. Anybody else joining in? Let me check my Discord here. I saw 4 people just hit the join on the Discord. Our Discord's blowing up. Counterfeit just says, "Sweet Jesus." Think I can get an invite? Yeah, I can invite you. Are you? Oh, yeah, that's right. Your Destiny's updating. That's right. That's right. So many people at once. Yeah, I'll get you in here. So I'm gonna add everybody to the party now. So it's gonna be Cade. I'm gonna get everybody into the party. I'm gonna pause the broadcast here for just a bit. I'm gonna add Cranky to this. He might want to join in on this. I'll add Electro to see if he wants to help out with the teachings. Cade, I don't see you online. Unless I'm remembering your name wrong, I don't see you. Wait, there you are. I see you now. You're determined, right? I think you are. Okay, I have started a voice chat with everybody I think who is here. You're good enough to play with your crew. You don't have to. We're teaching people, so don't even worry about it.
There we are.
Hey, everybody, Cade, everybody.
Hello.
I wanted to be in charge of the party here, guys. That's why I created a separate one.
I don't blame you.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
There we are.
Why did we create
Somebody's
a new
got
one?
some mad feedback happening right now.
My bad, I'm turning the volume down.
Yep.
Here, I can turn mine down a little too.
Alright, cool.
I just mute the stream.
Yeah, I keep it muted. Join the Discord. We'll be logging on
Let's
late
turn
tonight.
the volume down a little bit here.
We'll be on and off. Just ping us on that LFG channel. Do you think I should get a PS5 or if you stick with the PS4? Yes, you should get a PS5 if you can get your hands on one. We've got a video on how to scalp one.
Apparently, some viewers have been trying to use that bot and it's not working as well anymore.
Pop it into the comments if you have problems with it, or message me directly. I did make one mistake in the explanation, which I cleared up in the comments, but it's a super easy fix.
Yeah. There was one guy that was complaining that he hadn't got a PS5. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, just DM me if you have issues with it. It'll work. Like having both me and me and Stellar have used it, it works. You just got to know what you're doing. Like I said, if you have troubles, DM me directly. I'll help you out. Okay. I think this is everybody. I know Cade currently can't join because he is busy. I think we're going to take this crew in for a couple rounds of control because I was hoping to get a couple more people in this. But is anybody else interested in joining? Is anybody else trying to get in this right now?
Cranky was in the old party. We made a party, right? Like Funky opened another party and Cranky joined that one.
Well, invite him to get him in this one then.
I thought, but you said on stream you already had got him in this one, no?
I do have him in this one, yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is. We were just talking about you, Frankie.
Yeah. I'm trying to invite Toxic.
Def stick with PS4 right now unless you want long queues. That's not how it works, Griggs. Actually, it wasn't working for me. So one of the mistakes I made in the video is that I said you downloaded Node and then that would be a zip. You need to download the actual code from the GitHub. That will be a zip. And then in the code, you do all the things I talked about. I made a mistake on that. But literally just swap out Node for downloading the code from GitHub and it works. I should at least make an effort to learn. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Cranky, you want to join us for some sixes before we go into some Wolfpack training? You guys in party? Yes, we are, Boo. We are in party.
Your mic is breaking up something awful for me.
Is it?
I haven't had an issue.
Yours is too.
I can't hear it.
Maybe it's me. Everyone's just crackling horribly.
It's probably you. You sound fine, so it might actually be your physical mic, Cranky.
Yeah. My mic?
Yeah, like the actual speaker, because you sound fine. If it was a connection issue, it would be trouble both coming and going.
Well, I would think it's my headphones, right? I mean,
Oh, headphones, right.
Yeah.
Headphones.
All right, I'm just going to leave this match.
Boo, what's your PS... I guess I'm looking at your PSN, lol. Dumb question. Boo Crafty 14. Okay, give me just a second. Let me add you to the party.
Man, the stream delay is insane. So, how's everyone doing today?
Oh, not too
Doing
bad.
well. How you doing, Toxic?
I'm just... I was playing with Luxio, Sour, and Listy about, I think, like 2 hours ago with privates. Then me, Lux, and Listy just went to go...
It was possibly the worst. It was possibly the worst experience in a private match I've ever had.
Okay.
Sour was just lagging.
Who's everybody's role unless it's not established right now? So I will be playing Alpha. Luxio is also an Alpha. I think Toxic typically plays Beta, somewhere around there. Cranky plays
Omega.
Oh, Toxic, you're playing Omega?
I've always been Omega.
He says with his double shotguns.
Okay. I just switched. Okay.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. Funky plays Glimmer. So you can see he's doing a Sturm point of the stag build right now with his Revenant Hunter. And Cranky typically plays Alpha, which it looks like he's doing here as well. Yep. Do you guys have any guides for farming XP? Make sure you're joined in a group. Do bounties. Okay.
Yep.
We're going to go do one match of 6s. It doesn't look like anybody else is joining. We don't have anybody else really from the YouTube here. So I'm going to do one match, give everybody a chance to kind of figure out what's happening. Like I said, we are going to be teaching some Wolfpack stuffs, just the basics, and
Except
going from there.
That it was a CPU, not 2 players.
What was that? I'm sorry?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I think he's talking to somebody else.
Exactly.
What are these alpha, beta, gamma loadouts? So, being that, well, you can see different variants of it, but typically it's like hand cannon shotgun is your most stereotypical alpha loadout. You can see Cranky's running the one-eyed mask on his Stasis Titan. It's very solid. Toxic is going to be leaning in hard on his Jade Rabbit for...
that Joe Biden was going to be the next president.
Hey, whoever's got the stuff going on in the back, thank you. Thank you for the mute. Toxic's playing Omega. He's leaning in hard on his Jade Rabbit, using Ophidian Aspects to keep the weapon up and ready, and he's using the Middle Tree Chaos Reach to be a Shutdown Super. Shutdown Supers do well if you, are playing from that Omega slot. Luxio, again, hand cannon shotgun, very stereotypical alpha stuff. Stompies and other very standard stuff. Funky, running the bow with a quick access sling and the Sturm for capability of both close range burst damage if he needs it, or long range consistency, running 6 Coyote to get a lot of dodges, running Stasis Hunter because not only is it absolutely the best, it's a really good...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Check out that stat distribution, too.
Yeah, I saw that stat distribution. And I'm running Warp Speed, which you guys know is a very aggressive, like, range option, but very aggressive Warlock build. Like I said, if you are interested in joining after this match, you can join in. Fearless. I see you in the chat there.
Apologies, I'm back. Someone's connecting to my Bluetooth speaker. I'm playing stuff about Joe Biden. I don't know why.
Who has connection to your Bluetooth speaker? What?
I don't know, because I just asked 2 people in my house and they both said they don't know either.
Somebody outside just really wants to talk about Joe Biden to you.
I was phone gets hacked.
What elements do you wish to be in Destiny 2? I would love a roguelike element, where you kind of just start with some basic weapon and then go through different floors, and as you start to, get through the different floors, you upgrade your weaponry and such.
Oh god, I'd love a horde mode like that.
Yeah. Gets harder and harder as it goes. Oh, there's a lot of people coming to see, guys.
And then gun game. It's just some more fun PvP game
modes, yeah.
Maybe a bit of gun game would be cool.
That guy just decided not to shoot. Let me up my volume because I can actually barely hear myself. Help it be. Copy.
On my way.
I got a couple frozen on B. There you go.
Okay, we're probably gonna mercy roll this team. That's okay.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Damn, yeah, I didn't realize they're all spawning right there. I'm a big alpha on my Titan, but on Warlock I run hand cannon with the fusion rifle, top tree Dawn, so that could be alpha. That could still, you could still play that totally alpha. Oh, damn it. That was a terrible blink.
Grabbing C.
Looks like they're pushing B. Would be my guess.
I hate that emote so much.
I just ate that. Oh,
Greg, I'm sorry I was slowed.
Once again, once we get done with this game, I'm going to party once more and see if anybody else wants to join for a little bit of Wolfpack training. If nobody else joins, then I'm going to talk specifically to my team about something I would like to see them work on a little bit.
Defense, question mark?
Defense and confidence. Damn it!
Booty cook, bro. Booty.
Guys, I'm playing bad right now.
That's if you wanted a display of offensive play, that Charles stream was something to watch, but the defense was questionable.
Just kind of aping people and they're letting me get away with it right now. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm playing bad, and I'm.
How have we not met? Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, it's at 90.
I still don't like the fact that that you can't get mercy if you let them go over 30.
Yeah. I played bad. I played really bad. Okay. I'm gonna go to orbit. See if anybody else wants to join. I'm gonna give it like a minute. Then we're gonna just go into some private matches and I'm gonna teach some stuffs.
I see.
Oh, emote me, so that's toxic.
I didn't even know I had the salt emote on, I'll be honest with you.
That's kind of toxic, bro.
It is kind of toxic. I didn't even know I had it on. I think I was using it for a video.
Somebody call me?
Alright, we are in orbit. If you are interested in joining, now is your time. Also, recommend that you join the Discord if you would like to reserve your spot. I'm gonna see if anybody is in the Discord right now.
That's 7.
Where's my hug emote? There it is.
Mason, did you see the astrocytes for roll that Zoe selling?
What was that? I'm sorry?
Did you see the astrocytes for roll that Zoe selling?
No, I did not. What's he selling?
Would you like to? I've got all right.
At the Discord. Okay, let me see what we've got going on right now. So Candyman Games is interested in joining. He's in the Discord. Candyman, I don't know if you're watching the stream. If you are, what is your PSN? If you could drop that into the Discord, that would be great.
It's the same as the Discord.
It's the same? Okay, so Candyman underscore, or Candyman Games underscore. Okay, let me add him in.
I think I already added him to the thing. He's one of my friends.
Ah, okay, good.
He hasn't responded, so he may be dealing with his daughter for a second.
Sure. Understandable. Let me see here. What else was I going to do? Gosh darn it, I had a thought, and then I've lost the thought.
Yeah, no, I think it would be better with Hive. I think it would just seem a bit more horde mode. Like a bit more like zombies.
I'm not even asking specifically for a horde mode. I'm asking for, like, a true roguelike. You know what a roguelike is?
No. You have to explain.
Yes.
So every time you go through it, it's randomly generated. It's generally consistent in terms of, or I guess I should say it's procedurally generated. So you'll generally get...
Think of Enter the Gungeon.
Yeah, Enter the Gungeon, but I don't think he's familiar with it. So every time you go into a...
I played it. I played Gungeon.
Okay, it's Enter the Gungeon. It's a roguelike is Enter the Gungeon. And then you get
got it.
upgrades,
Right.
and yeah. That's what I would like to see. Hi, bro. I'm a huge fan. How are you? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Let's see here. Big Alpha on my Titan and Warlock. I'll run here and get Infusion. Yes, we talked about that. Okay, well. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Misam, you need 12. Not necessarily 12, but we're going up to 12, if that makes sense. Yeah, pretty crazy, honestly.
But zero takeaway. You can't take away from zero. No, you can't have negative flinch.
Just make Xeno.
It doesn't.
I don't get it.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was the one team that pissed me off was the guy that was actually called RB last.
Yeah. They were bagging at the end, too. Okay. Is the party still up because the bot wants in? Okay, Counterfeit wants to join. Can somebody add Counterfeit in?
Got it.
Thank you.
Okay, he's going to be using RB last. Oh, fun.
We're going to be talking a lot. We're going to be talking a lot of strategy before we actually start getting into the gunplay and such.
Okay. Can anybody hear me?
Hello, Fearless.
Oh, hi there. I'll be your friendly neighborhood support for today.
Beautiful. All right, let's see here. What's your favorite non-Destiny game? Undertale at the top. Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I love Undertale. Absolutely my favorite game. Enter the Gungeon's up there. Soul Knight's up there. You're noticing a lot of these are indie games. I love indie games.
2D indie games, yeah.
Yeah.
Mason?
Yeah, what's up?
Warzone is
bot has
brutal.
arrived.
Warzone is what?
I played it for the first. It's completely brutal. I played it for the first time today. I got completely shit on.
Well, you're bad, so, that's expected.
Yeah, that shit's difficult, bro.
It's so fun.
Also, doesn't help that it's got the worst sandbox it's ever had since it started.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, like the Cold War team decided they didn't really care to think about how their guns would perform in Warzone, and then went on Christmas break for a month and a half. And so there's literally 4 guns from the new game that, at their perspective ranges, are 50% better than anything else. Like, you don't stand a chance if you don't run it.
I just can't with Warzone. I'll have a good solo game and I'll die to someone just sitting in a bush.
There was a machine gun they actually nerfed only recently called the Bruin that was
Alright.
so uncontested.
Hold on,
it
guys.
just started
Everybody
to
focus up here for a second, then we can start with the side talk. Balance out the teams so at least that we can start the match. Just even, XVX.
Alright, that's good.
Somebody's got the stream playing too loudly in the background. If you could mute the stream, please.
Somebody mute stream.
Funky.
My
It's
bad.
not me.
It's funky.
Shut up,
How's
Josh.
that?
I'm pretty sure it's not funky. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not funky.
It's me.
It's not me, shockingly.
Okay. Make sure also you are allowing your voice to be shared in your party settings because we are going to be talking a lot back and forth.
Right.
Yep, it always is.
Another thing, I expect a hard carry from whoever's on my team, okay?
Alright.
We're not going to be fighting at the start. We're just going to be talking some of the Wolfpack basics here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Counterfeit. What's up, Counterfeit?
Oh, the
Counterfeit in
ceiling
the
is
party?
up. Thank you for asking.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I haven't learned everybody's voices yet.
It's not game settings.
Yeah, I took time off from work to teach you all Wolfpack, so you're welcome.
I mean, you were already planning to take time off work, Mason.
No, this was the thing that definitely kicked it over, though.
Oh
Okay.
man, I still got my raid set up on. Give me a second.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. So, we're going to be teaching some of the basics of Wolfpack. You guys have seen a lot of the... let me ask the chat. Is there any strat in particular that you want to see, or you just want me to go through the basics, just like Wolfpack 101? Let me ask the chat what they're looking for in particular.
Look at my beautiful masterwork tracking. Oh.
It should be in the party settings for other people's parties.
I have another thing to show you real quick.
Basics 101. Okay, so everybody's looking like they want to do the basics. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this for my capture card, which I've got a little bit of delay, so it should be okay. I have no idea what you're talking about, so basics. Okay, all right, basics. Okay, a lot of people are wanting to do the basics. Okay, then let's get this going. If everybody can meet me out at Mohawk.
I can hear myself. Oh my god.
Already hear me some.
Excellent. Okay,
what
so
are you doing here?
What is Wolfpack? How does it work? Why do we do Wolfpack? Wolfpack is a tactic of which we have been using for roughly 6 years. By the way, if you guys just want to keep yourselves entertained, try chasing somebody here. Cranky's it. Go play melee tag or something while I do some of the explaining.
Just wait, where's Cranky?
I gotta grab heavy ammo to make it more interesting.
All right. Try to keep the mics down to a minimum though, if you have to mute. Anyway, Wolfpack is a tactic that we use in order to best optimize how we interact as a team. Wolfpack is essentially both a mindset and a language which we discuss with one another in order to make it to where we don't have to think too hard about what it is we're doing, right? Instead of trying to say, I've got a person who's coming from my back with a shotgun, we can just say, I have an alpha flanking left, right? It boils it down so that you don't have to put as much information on any interactions. Do you play anything other than Destiny? I do if YouTube's algorithm would be nice to me, which it currently isn't. And Wolfpack can be applicable to any game where there are tactics. It's particularly applicable in shooter games, obviously, because the mechanics are pretty transferable. But obviously in Destiny in particular, it's what we primarily use it for. Okay? In terms of what Wolfpack does for each individual person, there are 4 basic Wolfpack roles. There are alphas, betas, gammas, and omegas. Alphas are like myself, who I play very aggressively. I blink around with my shotgun and try to kill people, right? Betas are people who are right behind the alphas, positioned in such a way that they are there to support the alpha's aggression, right? They're staggered right behind them. They're supposed to provide flexible follow-up damage after a fight has been initiated, and they are supposed to be good at swapping between roles, so swapping between what they're doing, okay? One thing I should mention as well for the alphas is that their primary goal is to pull aggro. Their primary goal is to get people's attentions. Whether that means that they have to, slide in and shotgun people, right? Ooh, this delay is noticeable between my capture card and the screen. Or it's just a matter of literally just, for example, if there's a lot of people fighting out here, just me blinking through like this can pull some aggro away, and then I can supply some damage on the return. Okay? Gammas. Gammas are mid-map staggered to the alpha. They're essentially... So, let me give everybody a little diagram here. This is my canvas, okay? Alpha's here. Beta. Gamma. Omega. That's the formation to which you're trying to typically go for. Alpha's right at the tip. He's closest to the fight. Beta's right beside him, ready to follow up and flank around as need be. Gammas are in a position where he can cover all 3. Oops, my bullets are fading. Gammas are in a position where he can cover the alpha, the beta, and the omega right there. And the omegas are in a position where they have the most amount of stuff between them and the fight, and they can position themselves in such a way where they can cover everybody else and pivot out on that fight as needed. Does that make sense to everybody? Everybody good? Have I lost anybody? Chat.
You lost me on one thing, if I'm allowed to ask questions here.
Yes, please, ask questions.
Gammas. Where is their positioning as opposed to Omegas or backline?
Sure. Are you watching the stream as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So the difference between alpha, beta, gamma, omega the difference between a Gamma and Omega not only isn't it, positioning, a Gamma's closer, but in terms of, let's ignore the Omega for a second, okay? The Gamma here, right, is in a position where he's very similar to where the Beta is, right? He can essentially do the same types of jobs that the Betas are doing, right, in terms of what he's doing in terms of his positioning, but he focuses more on defense and team support rather than just dueling, okay? Gammas are one of the...
That's my job.
What was that? I'm sorry?
That's my job since I'm support.
Yes, support is definitely the Gamma's thing. So if you're looking for a more straightforward approach to this, right? If you're looking for more a just direct one-to-one comparison, a Gamma is your support role or your main tanks, not your off tanks, right? Not your divas, not your roadhogs, not your, what is it? What's the little hamster's name? Whatever. Anyway, he's not those kind of more...
Hammond?
Hammond, that's right.
Hammond.
He's not those more aggressive tanks. Those are more on the Alpha's job, because those are to pull aggro and to frag things out, right? Whereas the main tank job is to stay within the center of the team and protect the rest of his team. Okay?
Alright. Could you give me a minute? I'll be right back.
Yeah, mute your mic on the way out. Thank you. Alright, let's see here. Misum, I think you should play Division 2. I've had some people recommend it to me. I am kind of iffy about it. Let's see. It is similar to Destiny stat-wise. Yeah, I know that. It's a matter of, like, where do I want to spend my time, right? How do Wolfpacks differ from 6s to 3s? What is the ideal Wolfpack distribution for each? So, that's actually a really good question. For 6s, I've found that it is good to front-load damage. So, in terms of what we're talking about here, so again, coming back to this, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Omega, Alphas and Gammas are your primary damage dealers. They are very highly focused on dealing damage to targets, okay? Betas and Omegas are much more focused on picking targets outright, if that makes sense, right? Obviously, Alphas are going to frag things, like shotguns just instantly kill something, right? But it's different than a Beta. Like, a Beta wants to kill something immediately and get it done, get it over with, right? An Alpha may just continuously pressure a fight until something breaks loose. The same thing can happen to a Gamma. Right? A Gamma is much more just like continuously pressure a fight until, somebody is forced into a position where they don't want to be, or to supply that kind of support, which is essentially like anti-damage, right? So like, it's healing in reverse, or damage in reverse, right? So, for 3s in particular, I have noticed that a well-distributed Alpha, Beta, Gamma, or Alpha, Beta, Omega is a really good way to do it. Another thing I've seen is essentially you want to split what type of damage you're dealing. So if you're gonna do, because you can't get a full Wolfpack in 3s, right? You can only get up to 3. So I typically recommend something like either just as balanced as you can get, so like Alpha, Beta, Gamma, or Alpha, Beta, Omega, or maybe, yeah, for 3s you really want to have at least one Alpha, I would recommend. Doesn't mean that you can't have an entire backline devoted to it, but it just means it's a lot more difficult to make that work. You have to play a lot more careful. It's not a skill that our group in particular is tooled for as much. I can definitely see some people getting good at it. Anyway, one of the more powerful loadouts I've seen, or like team compositions I've seen, is like Alpha, Alpha, Omega. The double Alpha can run suppressant flanks very easily. They both can pull that aggro, and the Omega can pretty much just sit on wherever the center spawn you want to be, and the Alphas can pivot off of it. What we were running the other night was Alpha, Beta, Beta, which also works pretty good. It's kind of a similar idea. It essentially splits the Omega into two, both the two Betas, right? You kind of like split, you get a kind of a 50-50 Alpha, 50-50 Omega on those two Betas, so that works just as well. For 6s, I recommend running as balanced as a Wolfpack as you can. So if you can do like Alpha, Beta, Beta, Gamma, Gamma, Omega, that's a really good distribution. You're going to have a lot of good times with that, because that means you're the most capable of handling anything, right? Your Alpha can break open the fights and initiate. They're able to move around the map a lot. The Betas are very flexible. Gammas are able to provide both defense and team support. And the Omegas can stay in the back and hold crucial zones such as heavy. I know that was a long way to answer that question, but it was a good question. Okay. I'm going to need some water by the time I'm done with this, Jesus. This is very interesting stuff, though. Okay, good to hear it. Do you think stuff like this could work in COD games like Cold War and S&D and stuff? Yeah, absolutely. Anywhere, anytime. Kimoe says that they have a question. So the Alphas are the meat shields of the Omegas, kinda. And the Omegas are the meat shields for everyone else. No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Omegas want to get the least amount of direct contact as possible. Omegas are looking for fights where people aren't expecting them. They want to be that ghillie-suited sniper in the back of the map that takes one good shot and somebody goes down. Omegas can be crucial for flipping a fight as well because, again, the crack of one rifle and suddenly it's a 2v3 rather than a 3v3. But the Omegas aren't good in close-range spaces. They are okay in mid-range, but they're really good in long-range stuff, right? So the Omegas want to have as much space between them and the fight as possible. As a side note, one of the most common issues that I see with Omegas is that they don't engage in the fight as often as they should. Omegas will typically think that they need to play so far back that they don't actually end up seeing any fight whatsoever. It's a hard balance. You want to make sure that you're able to provide some fight, but not so much that you're just getting yourself overwhelmed. Okay? Alphas do, in fact, supply somewhat of a meat shield, absolutely, but they're more in the idea of just trying to stay a nuisance to people. So think Tracer from Overwatch, okay? Tracer doesn't have a lot of health, right? But Tracer is annoying, right? Tracer can provide flanks, and she's constantly a threat. That's a really good standard definition of what an alpha can be, right? So if you're looking for those kind of off-tank roles, you can totally play an alpha like that, like a D.Va, like from Overwatch. D.Va from Overwatch, kind of aggressive, get in your face, shotgun things, totally works that way too. It's just kind of different ways you want to take it, but they both operate in the same, they both kind of provide the same thing, right?
Oh, man.
What do you think the best suggestion is when going solo freelance? I'm thinking Gamma or Omega for success. The best thing I would say if you're going for solo freelance, I would say to play what you know and to play with your team. Adapt to your team. So there's a couple times where I'm playing solo freelance and I'm playing something like a beta, and I want to play aggressively. That's just the way I am. I'm naturally an alpha. I typically tend to play more alpha. But I'll say that my team tends to focus more on things like the Gamma and the Omega playstyle. So I have to kind of play around what they're doing. Learning to adjust to what Wolfpack roles your team is playing into, and then providing them what they need from that, as well as softening up their weaknesses, is what you're looking for in solo. Okay, let me see here. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Maybe my nose is still deciding. Okay, I guess not. Okay, so for solo, just play like Frostbolt now. Yeah, just hit your shots, lol. It's as easy as that. So for sixes, you would want multiple alphas or everyone else running, just supporting one alpha. I would say you can get away with even up to like 3 alphas. The problem is if you come up against a team that is really good at stonewalling aggression, you're going to get stuffed. You're going to just hit a brick wall, right? So unless your alphas are good at adjusting to what it is they're doing, you're going to have a hard time. So yes, you can get away with like, say, 2 or even 3 alphas, which we do a lot. But if you come up against a skilled team for it, you're going to have a difficult time. Okay? So the Omegas pick off any stragglers that the Alpha couldn't. Yes, the Omega, okay, let's talk about the rest of them here, because I've only talked about the Gamma. So, reiterating the Gamma. So we talked about the Alpha, talked about the Beta. Here's the Gamma's basic definition, okay? The Gamma is mid-map or staggered to the Alpha. They supply defense. That's their primary responsibility. They're supplying suppressive fire, which is something that Destiny players in particular do not appreciate, as suppressive fire. In support abilities, they provide a safety zone for the team to regroup on. A good Gamma can hold the center of a map for the entire game, and it's terrifying to come up against a good Gamma. Okay? Moving on. Omegas. Omegas, like we mentioned, are the furthest back in the team, right? They're the Overwatch. They provide choke point denial, provide information on enemy movements while providing long-range damage. They also specialize in utility-based tools. If you want to get another good example from another game, if you're familiar with how Pathfinder works from Apex Legends, he's a really good definition of an Omega. Will this be on a VOD later or not? No, this will be for community members, so the rule will still apply. But hey, it's only $2 a month, and you can get access to literally all the other past streams that we've done. So if you want to catch like this one in particular, or any of the other ones we've done, $2 a month. That's all I'm asking for, just to help put the bread on the table, if you want to see this one later. And if you need some specific help, you can always join our Discord as well. Okay. Everybody good on that? Everybody clear? Everybody, no questions on that? All right. What about the 2 people in the chat right now who are not full TDT people, who are learning this Wolfpack stuff themselves? Anything they want to add to this? Nobody? Anybody? Fearless?
I don't think so, no.
I was just asking about my gamma roll.
Gotcha. So you got your question answered there?
Yeah, right before I left.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to roll on with some of the other basics here, and then we're going to talk about some specifics in terms of movement. There's a lot of stuff that, it's a very front-loaded idea. So, but once you learn it, that's it. You don't need to mess with it anymore. Once you've got the idea, that's it, right? You can just continue to just dial in on what it already is. You don't have to like try to learn any more stuff after that. It's just a matter of execution at that point. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about some of the specific vocab you will hear. Okay. Number one. Let's see, hold on. I got some stuff popping in the chat. What is your typical gamma loadout? Sidearm bow? Yeah, that could work. That's typically kind of a beta loadout as well. You can totally see that as a beta loadout, or something like pulse shotty. There you go. Like pulse shotty or pulse fusion. It's like your very standard gamma loadout. Fusion rifles in particular really embody the idea of a gamma. Mid-range, good at shutting down shotguns. Not terrific in close range, but can work. Yeah, because I was thinking of showing this to my usual teammates for later. We usually max stack in almost every possible game. Okay. Yeah, like I said, $2. That's all I'm asking for. I usually try and be an alpha, but if they stonewall, then yeah, I would try to keep my distance more. Yeah, so one of the things I would recommend if you're trying to learn what your role in particular is just to stick with it. Even if you're getting stuffed on a particular role, unless you are playing beta, right? Obviously, beta is supposed to be flexible. Try to learn how to address what it is you're coming up against. So if you're an alpha fighting up against a gamma, don't try to swap off, because then you kind of split yourself up. Learn how to address a gamma as an alpha. Okay? What's a good hand cannon for alpha? Literally any of them. Anything that's got what's considered a god roll nowadays. Literally any of the hand cannons will work just fine. I would recommend staying away from 180s though, because they're just a bit too slow. But literally anything like that could be fine. Okay? Alright, let's roll on for some of the vocab. Hunter-Killer. You've heard us call this out a few times when we were playing. Hunter-Killer is a call to a friendly who is unable to be covered by his team or has left his team formation without calling it out. Essentially meaning, hey, you're alone and we can't cover you. Okay? Cycle. This is something that we'll do every now and then. It's not something you typically see in trials, but it does happen a lot in sixes. This is a call to signal a swap between responsibilities or current position in order to maintain pressure or regain health. Something essentially like, hey, I'm out of ammo, I need to reload, so swap with me. Cycle is what we call it. Cycle out with me, and we can take care of that. You essentially fill my role, I take your position because you're not doing anything at the moment, and we can go on from there. Okay? Let's see. I try to play beta, but end up going alpha. Any tips? You're probably just an alpha. That's just what it comes down to. Let's see. Lol, I'm a gamma if I had to choose, but definitely beta more. Alright, well, we'll see how it goes. Just play around with it more. Moving on. Turn and burn. This is a call for when you or your team is being flanked while in the middle of an engagement. Typically, when you call that out, you are looking to select the target that is flanking you, pivot all targets into that position, kill that flanker as quickly as possible, and then reset what you're doing. Okay? By the way, all this stuff is in our Discord and the Wolfpack Tactics. It's in the pinned messages in the Wolfpack Tactics, so if you want to read some of the stuff later. Are you of the mindset, Chu, that many callouts equals is greater than none to little callouts? It depends. A lot of people, when they're trying to learn Wolfpack, have the mentality that they need to call out literally everything. Like, everything. Like, even the smallest... even the smallest, most minute of details, and that's bad. That's actually counterproductive to what you're trying to do. Of course, more information is better than no information, but at the same time, if you're clouding the chattosphere with, useless information, it has the opposite effect. It actually is a negative to the team, right? Because you can't get the useful information through. Do you ever do trials vids or streams that you need? Do you need to be a member to see? Yes, I do. We did trials yesterday. Any stream we do is later accessible to community people who are at the $1.99 a month joining member thing, right? So yeah, if you want to catch an older stream, we do trials every now and then yes, check those out. In fact, you'll see some of the other videos that we've put up recently for Christmas were from some streams. Yes, a teaching lesson. This is a teaching lesson. So efficient callouts. Yes, efficiency is the goal of Wolfpack. That is the overarching goal of Wolfpack. It's to get everybody on the same page and to, like Griggs just said here, mental tax. Reduce the mental tax. Concise information. Exactly. What's a good heavy weapon for alphas? I personally like a Wardcliffe coil. Yeah, of course, that's an awesome choice. Yeah, Wardcliff Coil, if you don't want to run an exotic, then grenade launchers work fine. Swords are okay. I don't typically recommend swords, but, I mean, if you're going to make it work, the alpha position would be the way to go. Try to avoid rocket launchers typically, as typically you're going to have to overcommit to a fight and probably kill yourself in the process. Heavy machine guns are okay, but I would typically refer those to more of the backline stuff. Okay? Rolling on with some of the callouts. Reaper. Reaper is a callout to denote a high-threat target, so typically that is something, an enemy super. Sometimes it can also refer to somebody who's, say, running around with the Wardcliff Coil, right? Anything like that. Okay? Black Talon's the only sword I personally recommend. Agreed. Black Talon's amazing. It's incredibly underused, and it's a really strong sword. I got a sword, I run to Titan, I'll do heavy attack, and then almost never misses. Yeah, it's just a really heavy commitment to a fight. Okay. All right. Anyway, moving on. So talked about the Reaper. All right, and let's talk about lit, half, and tagged. So lit/half is depending on where their health is at. All of this call it is for where their health is at. Lit is for when somebody is basically 0 to no health. You can also call that absolute. Half is just as we described, is about half health, and tagged is somebody who is less than, who is, I should say, more than half health. Right. So you've shot them a few times, but they're not quite half health. Okay. So Reapers are like team killers, exactly. Yep. What's the distance between rolls ideally? Social distanced, honestly, of roughly 6 to 12 feet. You want to keep it spaced enough so that you can't get fragged by one single good frag, but not so far away that you can't support each other. Only use a sword to 3 feet against snipers. Yeah, that's typically how I end up using them as well. Lit half is considered accepted even when new players can understand it. Yeah, it's an easy one to pick up. Okay. Alright, so let's talk about some of these specific strategies here. I need... Who is on my team right now? I want all of my team to be out by the stump.
Alright.
Okay.
Actually, let's do this. I'm going to go back to orbit. I'm going to get full Dream Team on my side just to teach this a little bit easier, okay? Alright, so non-TDT on the opposing team, TDT on my team. We're going to do some specific tactics here. I'm going to go grab a little bit of water while we're doing this because I've been talking for a bit, so be ready.
Toxic.
Oh, hello again, Toxic. Seems as if we were on the same team now.
Did I at least grenade launcher all of you? I'm trying to get better at it.
Grenade launchers are funny.
I use the Fighting Lion a lot.
It's not scary anymore. Oh yeah, Fighting Lion. That's the gamer gun.
Oh, that's my baby.
To
Most
counterfeit.
people often trials quite a bit.
Yeah, what is it,
Me,
Luxio?
Neeson, and Stellar played a team in trials yesterday. One of their names was literally Arbalest, and they were a triple Arbalest sidearm team.
Oh god.
Oh wait, that's what I used against you in that one, like 1v1v1.
I mean, one is alright, but triple?
Okay,
That's just
I have returned. By the way, one of the things I forgot to mention, if you are curious about joining the community, hitting the join button and joining the Discord, or not the Discord, the channel membership, you do get access to our Discord as a community rank member. You immediately get promoted up to the community rank, which means you can get access to things like you can actually participate in things like our Yeetcasts and such. So, one more thing to help put that out there. Okay, so Dream Team, everybody there?
Yes, sir.
1.
I hear 1. Yes, Luxio, Cranky. Hello?
Hello.
There's Luxio. There's Cranky out there?
Maybe they got snaked by nerfers.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
There he is.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna be doing some of the tactics here. So, let's start with something we've already seen before. Okay, we're just gonna kind of go through the motions on this one here, so we're not gonna be shooting too much, just to kind of give you guys an idea. And we're gonna do this from different roles. So, I would like the enemy team to go into their home base flag area and just kind of generally set up a defensive-ish position. Like I said, we're not really going to be killing anybody, just to give a feel for how this is going to roll, right? We're just going to do this in slow motion.
I'm Gamma, so I'm back here.
Okay? Alright, so everybody here is good to go. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is a suppress and flank Dream Team. So, I think you guys are already familiar how this works. Here's the textbook definition before we do this, however. Suppress and flank is a response tactic to enemy contact and encampment in which alphas and betas break off from the rest of the team and attempt to get an alternate angle on the enemy. Gammas and omegas during this time supply suppressive fire to the enemies with the intent of maintaining aggro. Once the flankers are in position, they call ready, the suppressors respond with ready, and then the flankers dive in calling push, in which both parties aggress towards the target. Okay, you've seen this last night if you were watching our trial stream. We did this a lot. We abused this tactic a lot. Okay, so you can see here we've actually got a really nice setup right here. We've got Luxio, Funky, and Cranky all kind of right here, ready at the door. So let's see how conditioned our Dream Team is. Okay, I'm gonna be flanking here. Suppress and flank.
Suppressing.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Are we supposed to like fight you back?
Yeah, just put some shots on. Just put some shots on.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to kill.
I kind of got killed.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, we don't need to kill them, guys. We can just get some tags here going. But the idea here, so let's come back. Let's do it again. This time, Luxio, I want you to be the flanker. The idea here is you want to do it fast enough that the enemies are locked onto where your suppressors are looking from. Obviously, they can hear our callouts, right? So they know what's going on. They know what's happening here, right? The idea here is that while they're locked and engaged, I'll do this from their perspective. I hit somebody's feet. I'll do this from their perspective here, okay? So let's say, who is this? Toxic. So Toxic is back here, and he's looking down this lane, right? Luxio, go ahead and flank the same direction I did, right? You can see I've got the Mida radar on, so it doesn't really help too much, but you can see where Luxio is going over here, right? So while I'm busy on this, I don't have radar. I'm, just tunnel visioned on this fight right here, maybe Cranky down below, right? And then Luxio calls ready, right? And they all collapse in at the same time trying to push that fight. Luxio is able to get the shot in on here, which is pulling that aggro here. They are now suddenly having to split their attention between two targets, which allows each team to clean up themselves easily. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Like I said, if you watched our Trials games last night, we were abusing the crap out of the strategy. It was working way too effectively on a lot of different teams. Okay? Let's see. You can use R3 to switch during the teams, yeah, but I also wanted to reset the timer. Single shot grenade launchers, Gamma grenade launcher, Wrath, the Hunt grenade launcher is good for PvP. Give me some... Is this a good stack? Because when I'm surrounded, I normally suicide rocket myself to take out as many as possible. Yeah, it's just making the best of the worst case scenario. When I get surrounded, I usually try to get an angle that limits. Yep, that's the better strat right there. How many people can shoot me at once and get picks on the enemies as they are singled out? Yep. I have a older video on the channel talking about how to handle a 3v1 in like a trial situation. Go watch that one. It's an older one. You'll see it. It'll be very obviously labeled how to handle a 3v1. Okay. All right. Everybody good? Yep. Let's. I want to show this from the suppressor's perspective. Okay. So everybody back into position here. Everybody back out by Mohawk. By the way, to the non-TDT people, thank you for playing along with us. This helps everybody else out as well. Okay. All right. So suppress and flank. Then Luxio would say. Luxio?
I'm not there yet.
Okay. Well, you can call out that you're flanking as well. Ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, this really is effective.
Alright, pushing. Get that on there, yep. Funky. So, you can see how down below, all of them will end up locking up on me. Even though they knew what was happening, they were still locked up on me, and Luxio had a free shot on how they were doing it. I kind of just walked in at the end there, so you guys get the idea, though. But the goal for the flankers, absolutely, I talked about this in the video as well, is you want to make sure that you maintain aggro as much as possible. So, for example, let's see. Let's have Cranky. Where are you? Stand right there for me. So, if I'm engaged on Cranky right here, right, and I'm shooting at him, and then I suddenly start to pull away, right, even if I'm not necessarily lit, like I start to pull away, it's Cranky's job to try to close out the fight, try to get my attention back if he can, okay? If I start to pull away, that means I'm probably looking for that flanker, right? So he has to take up the space that I've now given him and then take that advantage where I can get it. Another thing that is crucial, and this is something that I talked about last night during trials as well, is that you have to be confident in your team. You have to be confident that your team is going to follow through with what they're doing. Listen for the call-outs, right? But let's say that Luxio says push, then you need to push, right? You need to trust that he's got their attention as best he can, or that he's ready for you to take advantage of that pulled aggro. You know what I'm saying? You need to make sure that you trust your team for something like this. All right, everybody good? Any questions on that?
The most effective strategy against suppressing flank is turn and burn, right?
Turn and burn is the most effective, right? And that's essentially, it's going to require you to be aware of what's happening in your surroundings, see the target, burn the target down as quickly as possible, and try to reset your positioning. Worst case scenario, you burn that target out, and then you can set up a new LMO where you burn that target down from. Okay?
All right. Man, this reminds me of being in a military almost.
Yep, a lot of this was borrowed from military tactics. A lot of this was borrowed from U.S. military tactics. Okay, let's move on to an Alamo. So, swap positions, TDT team and community team.
Okay.
Head on out there.
Ninja vanish.
Yep, beautiful. All right, what we're going to do here is called an Alamo. Let me pull it up here to give you the textbook definition. An Alamo is a defensive tactic in which the team positions in cover and each covers a different zone. Each role should be within ranges appropriate to them. Once established, quickly scan 180 degrees. If you can see a teammate and they are both looking at the same zone as you and there are other zones to cover, you should change your coverage points. This is a strategy that you see a lot against teams who are cheating. You'll use this a lot against teams who are cheating because they tend to get impatient. Somebody's hitting the iron lung. Could you please mute during the vapage? Okay, so one of the things that's important for this is that everybody echoes it out as well. For all callouts, all of these strategy type callouts, it is important to echo it out. So, for example, something I should have mentioned on suppress and flank, if, let's say, I call suppress and flank and I'm the flanker, I'll say suppress and flank, I'm flanking left, and then the rest of my team should say... Heard, or suppress and flank, I'm flanking left, or you're flanking left, or I'm suppressing, or whatever it may be. Let the team know that you're aware of what they're doing, right? One of the other things that you can do if you are well established within the team, let's say you are, just like we were doing last night with trials, you are guaranteeing that you're going to do the suppress and flank every single time, then you probably might not need to call it out every single time, you might not need to echo it every single time, but you should always at least follow through with the ready, push, right? All right, everybody good? Okay, Alamo, I'm watching right.
Watching middle.
Watching left.
Underneath.
Okay, now here's what I want to do. I want one person from the enemy team to aggress a certain area. Not necessarily, we're not going to do any killing, just I want you to, one person, to walk into the lane, okay? Just to get an idea of how this is going to work. Okay, I got contact right. So, here's how this works. Here's how this works. I should be able to see the contact as he's coming in, right? As he's jumping up, I should be able to at least put damage on that contact. Come up here, boo. Right? Let's say that he engaged me down by the wall down here, and it started to go poorly, and I needed to pull back. I'm within line of sight of Cranky, right here. So I can pull back into Cranky, and now Cranky can turn and supply suppressive fire to help back me up, or to handle that fight, right? It allows me to control this space up here, and then if something goes south, I've got something to back into, right? A good way to bust up this strategy is to do suppress and flank. So that's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors thing, right? Because your idea is you want to pull that aggro and then punish the pulled aggro, right? And then if you see that they're specifically doing a suppress and flank, then what you need to do is to do the turn and burn, right? In which case that we would look to this target and we would essentially push to the target to play our man advantage on him, right? And everybody reset, go back to where you were, reset Alamo, reset positions. Cranky, swap with me. Cycle with me.
In other words, at close intervals, just right, just!
So let's look at this from every other person's perspective. So Luxio's here, and if Luxio needed coverage, then I could cover Luxio. If he wanted to, say, pull up to these rocks or this metal crates or jump up, I can cover Luxio as people try to aggress in on him, and he can cover me. So if somebody comes from the top, just like how, I'm sorry, I can't barely see your name on this tiny capture card. Candyman. Yeah, Candyman. Just like how Candyman is doing here, I can pull down to him if I need to, and then we can both fight this target. right? Same goes for, let's see, where did Funky go? Funky, you
To the
died.
respawn screen. I got double teamed.
Hey, Cannon, man, if I say your name 3 times, will you be able to pull off a 3v1?
You say my name?
Possibly, but no promises. No promises.
Okay, now Funky, Funky cycle swap with me.
Ow.
So the same applies to here. Funky is able to see me, I'm able to see Funky, and the same goes for Luxio. We're all able to cover each other and cover these zones, right? Funky will probably end up rotating out here to see, but you can still see he can still pull inside just like this. Alright? Let me go ahead and read up on the chat to see if anybody has anything they want to throw in on that. Okay. I think in team shot situations, you also have to be confident in your shot. Yes, you do. If you are uncertain, you're more likely to miss and mess your coordination. It's just important to be confident for the sake of your team, because they're probably relying on you to be there to supply that fight. It's funny because the military said they got some from gamers. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a give and take, right? I'm hoping a general sees this and stream and pays me some $10,000 to publicity. Ha. Real life doesn't work like this because you don't need team shot if the enemies die in a single shot anyways. Yeah, but it's still good to be able to cover everybody's backs. Right?
Nobody's going to really go down in one shot like that.
But it's still a matter of being able to help protect somebody, right? So typically you'll need to reload, so you'll call out that, you need to reload your weapon and you cycle out with somebody, right? Absolutely, I can still see. Obviously, team shot situations are different, right? But the core idea is still the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about a full dive.
There's a lot to take in.
Yeah, there's a lot here. Like I said, we're going through the basics. Like I said, catch the recorded stream if you want to catch it later for the community rank 199. Okay, all right, let's talk about a full dive. The textbook definition of a full dive is an aggressive engagement tactic to take over a space. All units leapfrog from cover to cover to take over a zone. A full dive is just what it sounds like. The idea is that you want to pivot all of your units through a specific space. So, TDT team, can you come out with me to the stump? Can community team go to heavy spawn, please?
All right, heavy spawn over here.
One of the things I should probably update in terms of the manual itself is to talk about the term set when you're moving around. Okay, is everybody in position? Everybody here? Okay, great. So, a full dive is pretty straightforward. I'm going to call full dive heavy. I'm going to move up into a position. I'm going to say set.
Ready.
Moving. Moving.
Oh, that's cool.
And you leapfrog your cover. Yeah, you all leapfrog cover to cover to cover to take over that space, right? One of the things you want to try to avoid is one of two things. There's two things you want to avoid. So, Cranky, stand right here with me. One of the things you want to avoid is situations like this. If you're like this, somebody needs to move, because all it takes is one good grenade and both of you are screwed up, right? One good super and both of you are screwed up, right? So if you see something like this, rotating your cover, pivoting your cover forward, getting that distance between you and the other person, right? To make sure that you're each in a unique piece of cover. Like I said, you want to leapfrog your positions up. Let me do this from the back, so I'm going to kind of play Omega on this one, Dream Team. Come on back to the stump. What is going on? We're teaching Wolfpack. Everybody back. Luxio's coming back. All right, full dive, heavy. Call your sets. Call your sets.
Ready.
Set.
On you, Lux.
All right, one of you is visible. Two of you visible. All of you are here.
Right, and we just pivot this cover forward, right? We continuously pivot each cover forward. One person at a time, each covering new zones, each taking up new spaces. Okay? Everybody good on that? Any questions on that? No? Okay. That's definitely one of the most effective strategies in Destiny in particular, because team shots are strong, and the ability to move as a unit is incredibly underappreciated. So learning how to properly full dive and leapfrog cover like that, super powerful. Okay? Everybody good?
Yep.
Okay, let's roll forward. This is a very similar strategy called Frag Out. An aggressive strategy in which all members call a location and yeet a grenade at an enemy position of cover. Very straightforward. It's very similar to a full dive. The idea here is that you're leading with damage. Okay? So, let's go ahead and just practice this here. We might get some casualties on the enemy team. Okay? All right. Here we go.
Should I tell
Frag
you
out,
where I am?
heavy. Fragging.
Frag out center.
Myth.
Right?
Missed
It's the
again.
same idea. It's just a slight variant on what you're already doing. Right? The only thing you're adding is just to add that, little bit of lead on that damage. It allows you to coordinate your grenades too, because, for example, is anybody running? Do we have 2 people on TDT who are running, or 2 people on the community who are running like a firebolt or any type of those bolt grenades?
I'm using.
I have
Fusion.
Axion bolts.
Axion bolts. Do I have anybody else running a bolt type grenade?
No.
Well, my arc bolts are about to charge. I'd like charging.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'll just talk about it then. Because of the way specifically it works in Destiny, frag out can be very effective to just get a free kill, because most grenades aren't capable of killing in one shot, right? So if you double frag a single person, that could be a pick right out the lead, just because you coordinated how the grenades go. All right. Let's see.
I think everybody's bloodlust is starting to get out of control here.
A little bit,
Trying to
yeah.
find my recoil pattern.
Amount of overkill would be, let's say, imagine 5 dudes in bulletproof vests, IR helmets, all shooting some guy trying to flank. I mean, that is the idea, right? I used to say that in competitive with my team a year ago. Coincidence? Yeah, no, that's the other thing I talk about when I try to discuss Wolfpack or trying to convince somebody like why they should be considering Wolfpack as a tactic. Is that you already do Wolfpack, whether you're conscious of it or not. You are doing Wolfpack. If you are doing any type of team coordinated strategy at all, I guarantee you have used Wolfpack in some way, right? It's not new. This isn't a revolutionary idea. It's just simply observing what I've already seen in the game and putting it down on paper, right? So that people can make the best advantage of it. Okay? Last one here, and then we will be done with the classroom portion of the lecture portion of this. Bait and pull, a strategy that we have really not appreciated much and we have not put too much effort in. A defensive tactic in which a backline player waits looking at a lane in an area where a frontline player is baiting. The frontline player drags the fight into the line of sight of the backline player. Okay? So let me show you how to do a bait and pull here. So everybody who's TDT, I would like you to go to this heavy spawn area right here. Anybody who is not TDT, please go to Red Balcony.
Red balcony, is that right?
That is
It's
left.
where we were inside earlier.
Over here. See where I'm looking?
Yeah.
Oh, red balcony. I see. Blue balcony, red balcony. It's right.
Yep. Up there. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. So I want this will be a very patty cake example of this, but I think you'll get the idea. I want one person jump up and one person jump. All right. There you go. You are going to be the baited. Okay. So let's say you're holding this position of cover right here. Okay. So the bait and pull is very straightforward. Right now, from this side, our team can't really get a shot on you. You're being covered by what we call this mohawk. This is the fin in the middle of Bannerfall, right? And you're holding that position to cover. All the rest of the team is out here. Somebody, let's have Funky do it. Funky, stand kind of over where I am right here. You see me over here? Right? Stand right about there. Okay, we're going to do a bait and pull. Candyman, take good position to cover right there. Right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to pull him into the fight. Right? I'm going to try to get him to bait him to take a step out, so then Funky himself can start taking shots on him from right here. Right? It's a much more effective strategy in closer range spaces like this. This map's a little bit awkward to make it work, but it absolutely can work. So for example, let's say that I need one person to follow me. Toxic, follow me. Go up here. So let's say Toxic is in here. Okay? I want Funky to stand up on the little jump up spot over here. Or Funky just died.
Okay.
He keeps killing Funky Thumbs.
It was me. I wildlight zeroed him into a wall.
Wow. Imagine killing your own teammate.
I didn't think it was going to kill him.
Alright, so Toxic is in here, right? I can put some pressure on him without necessarily fully committing to this fight. He might want to slide out and shotgun. This is particularly effective with somebody who's trying to do like shotgun-related shenanigans, right? Funky can then punish the aggression that comes out of it, right? So I can pull him out here. Maybe I take some damage. I can jump back, and then I can let Funky take the rest of that fight. Again, this is a very patty cake example, just so you can get an idea of how it works. But the whole mechanics of how it works are all there, right? The idea is that you want to try to just kind of stick your foot out like a Bugs Bunny cartoon when he dresses in drag, and there's a whatever, right? Get the other person to go, hey, I think I can kill this person, or try to commit to that fight and then punish it as soon as it steps out. The further range you can spread this out, the more effective it can be. So, for example, if you can do this between an Omega who's way off the radar of somebody and an Alpha who is lighting up that other person's radar like a Christmas tree, this will be extremely powerful, because the person who is engaging that Alpha has no idea he's getting looked at by a second person. The Alpha backs out to try to get some space. The person who's engaging him thinks, I can just kind of try to close out this fight. The Omega with a crack of a rifle doesn't even necessarily need to hit a headshot, because it's presuming the Alpha has done any damage whatsoever, hits a body shot, cleans up that person for the kill. Does that make sense?
Yes. Can I add a suggestion here?
Sure. I'm all ears.
Yeah, I suggest we wrap this up with a live demonstration of your tactics.
We're going to go into sixes, and we're going to do as much of Wolfpack stuff as we can. I just wanted to give everybody some of the basics here. All right? Everybody good?
I want to fight you.
Want to fight me, huh? Well, we're all in the same chat. It kind of ruins the whole strategizing thing if you know what I'm about to do.
This is true.
Oh, amazing.
Hey, what's
What's
up?
gonna happen?
Cranky.
Let's see if I can do it.
Oh, he's dead now.
Miss.
What are you trying to do? Tell
Cool.
me.
Hot
Except one
swap.
thing you say, Luxio,
Okay,
when
so-
you ran up on me with that
Bring it on. I got
110,
Bootcraft here. You'll
When
protect
I
me.
what? Can't you be quiet?
Hey, how about using Thermites or Titan Barricades to funnel a snaky team in, and then Omega just to finish off? Sure. Yeah, it's all around the same idea, right? Show him some ankle and then throw him off. Yeah, same idea. All good. He just make a mistake. I often call that means the snaky. Yeah, I honestly understood what you're saying. The real question is, why don't Warlocks have cutoff genes? Good question. Okay. All right. Let me ask the chat. What would you guys like to see?
Is it cranky? No.
A 5v4?
You guys want to try to do
I wanted to try something.
TDT, do you guys want to do a 5v4, or do we want to go into... I guess we have to go into a 5v4, don't we? Because we've got more people than we have for sixes.
Well, should we put in the LFG code?
Use your tactics, you should be okay.
Oh yeah, no, we're not going to have problems. I'm not worried about it at all. It's just a matter of what you guys want to see. Yeah, let's update the LFG. We're at a 9, right? Room for one more? Yes. We're 9 out of 12 right now.
Toxic Candy, Craft, and Counterfeit. I suggest we not use any of the tactics just to show the contrast.
You guys do whatever you need to do. I'm sure we've got more practice on it, so we'll be able to...
Ooh.
To be fair, I do this every day since I'm not in the clan, but I still do.
Let's see here. Sorry,
I'm not gonna lie,
seeing.
a lot of stuff was not easy to, absorb, but I got the gist of it.
Yeah, it takes some time. It takes some time to be sure. Okay. Ramar _ Junior. Let me add one more person in here.
Even when I was in the military, I never practiced stuff like that. It's kind of just shoot, move, communicate.
Well,
It would have been pretty. Bad idea by the army if they just had each other kill each other. It's a good idea.
You'd be surprised how close
you
you
gotta
got.
remember, don't use no words, alright? You have to keep this PG.
No.
That's why I'm not
Goodness,
talking.
there's a lot of people who are named this name. Hold on.
I think Trials taught me yesterday that no words are okay in the stream.
Yeah.
I want to try something. Can someone head to me?
I
gonna go to
would've made a
orbit.
top joke, but
No!
this is all stream, so I'm probably not gonna make it.
I found a hole in one of the balconies. And
I suggest a more compatible map to what you're trying to do here.
You can make it work on any map. It's just a bigger map. We've just got more frontline. Okay, I think we're gonna go to game chat for this, maybe, because then we don't have to mute as often. What do you guys want to do?
You can go to game chat. It's crappy, but it'll work.
TDT.
Well, you could just have one team go to game chat.
It's
Either that, or we'll have to mute all of you.
Let's do game chat for now. Let's do game chat for now.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I don't even know how to switch to game chat anymore. Invite to game.
It's still in.
Share screens. Chat volume.
How do you do it?
How do you even do it anymore, man?
Go to game chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on PS5.
What did he do? I don't even... Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
So you go there, click on the chat, and then at the very top where it shows everyone's names, you click on that, and it gives you an option.
Ah, there we go. Got it.
Okay.
There we have it.
Can anyone...
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Did that work?
Still here.
No, you are not in game chat.
There we go. Okay, you actually have to actually press switch. Okay. Welcome to the bottom quality microphones, everybody. Alright, let me switch the thing over. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's make it not a 30-minute game, shall we? How about 15 minutes? Any particular maps you guys want? Dead Cliffs, I think, is a little small. Let's do Jav. Jav, everybody likes Jav. I know, right? Yep, it happens a lot. Alright, chat. I know you guys can't hear the game chat. Here we go. So they're targeting us, are they?
Just defeat your opponent.
Let's full dive through middle here. Let's see how a full dive works. Set. Moving. Lexio, flank right. Damn, really? I was still burning? Lexio, we're down. Watch it. Help him out, Funk. Finish it out. Full dive that. Full dive that. Damn, I'm not playing well right now. I need to go shake up or freaking sleep. One more. Yep. Alright, regroup. Okay, I'm coming to you, Crank. Give me 3. Alright, you good? I'm with you. We're at. Copy, turn and burn that. Traded one up front. Respawning. Good. I'm flanking right. Ready now. One more here. There we go. Keep him trickled, keep him trickled. Flanking right, 3 seconds. Ready. Push. Trade 2. One more high, one more high. It's fine. Yep. Watch that. Got it. Yep. I'm keeping him busy. Yep. Ready. Damn. Should have them. Damn. Yeah, I think we just missed him. Copy. We reset, we reset. On our left. Got a double flank on left there. Frag out. Big frag, big frag. Yeah. I'm holding ground. Collapsing in. Yeah, they're all three. Just all of them right there. All of them right there. We need to regroup a bit. Yeah, I've got it set so you can get good team kills. Use your team shots, use your team shots. Turn and burn the right side. Pulled out. I'm lit, cycling out. Oof. Yep. We were too bunched up. Too bunched up. They're playing hard gamma here. We need to do suppressant flanks to bust this up. Okay, I spawned opposite C flag. I collapsed in on them now. Collapsed in on them now. One. There we go. That's a bit better. There we go. There we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Wee. Watch this. Watch the frags. Spread out. Spread out. Spread out. You're too grouped up. Copy. I'm already flanking. I'm already on it. I'm already on it. I'm on it. Go now. Go now. Why did my rift go down? Fungi? I'm down. Help him out. Help him out. Oh no, back crank. Damn. Watch that Reaper. Funk, pull out. My super. Okay, they're in mid. Right side. One tagged. Flanking right, give me 3. Go now. They pulled out. Punish it. He's lit. Collapsing in. Collapsing in, collapsing in. Collapse it, keeps collapsing. Damn. Pull the trigger on that. He's lit, he's lit, he's lit. Damn it. He's below. Shotgun on your back crank. Yeah, Boo's good. Boo's good. He fights real well. Alright, regroup. That was a mistake on his part. Watch the bunch up, watch the bunch up. Yep. Yep, go ahead and rotate out. Turn and burn left. There you go. Multiples coming B, it looks like. Zomboids over here at B. I got multiples here at B. Got it. Reaper's down. There you go. Good job. Yep. Target's mid. Target's mid. Target's mid. Copy. Suppressing. Pushing, pushing. Cool. Grab those orbs. Watch that Reaper. It's tagged. It's alright. Crank, hold the B with me. Watch your left. Ah. Got one. Got it. Copy. Watch that heavy spawn. Oh, what a terrible time to reload. I need to pull back just a bit. With you, Lux. Give me 3. He's going to B. There you go. On my left, coming from heavy. Watch the body blocks, Lux. Reaper coming in. One more on the left. Good. My Reaper getting ready to go out. He's lit, coming into middle. Reaper. Nice. Luxio, I'm with you. Watch your bunch ups. Anybody got super? Damn, I didn't get a kill with that. There you go. 2 more, back 3 more. 3. Cranky, you've got super. Flanking wide into A. You got us. He's going left, yep. Another Reaper. Pull it back.
5 minutes left. Keep it up.
I'm with you. Crank. Push through right side. Full dive through right. There we go. One sec. Yep. I need a cycle. Cycle. Frag out. He's pinched back there. Huge. Bunch of tags. Got one. Damn. There you go. There's the finish. Good job. Cranky, your hunter killer. Respawn to B, Crank. Yeah, that's alright. Left side. We've got 2 on the left, 2 on the right, it looks like. Got one. One more on my left. There we go. Collapsing left side. Team shot that. Push that. I got one. Other one's full. Let's regroup. Let's try an Alamo at B, just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of practice. Ouch. Of course I get sturmed off the get-go.
3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
That's a good call right there. Alright, moving to B. Alright, Alamoing B, watching right. Looks like we traded. Reaper. Reaper's in mid by missile. Reaper coming in. Tapped. Ah, damn. Tagged. He's tagged. Coming out to you guys. You can shut that down. It doesn't trade well with other supers. Nice. My Reaper. We're clear here. I established outside. He's mid. We've got 2 and 2. Let's turn and burn left. Okay, he's going outside. He's rotating out. Yep. He's lit. Good team shots, good teams. Good movements, guys. Nice. That was excellent. Good team shots, He's mid. I'm flanking. Got it. One more here. Ooh, I'm lit. Cranky, your hunter killer. Yep. Yep, go for it. Push the Reaper. Here we go. Cycle out, Funk. Ah. Damn. Watch it. Keep your cycles, guys. Watch your spread. Reaper. Pretty good, guys.
No regrets on that one. Well fought.
Yeah, there's a lot of gammas. Let's do a couple more matches. Anybody else wants to join, they can join in right now. I'm going to check chat here just a bit. I can't get RMR in. I can't find him. No, I don't believe she is. Hold on, I'm just checking up with the Discord. Yeah, RMR Jr., I can't find you. I looked up your name. There's like literally 89 people. I can't find you. That came up under your name. We get him in? Okay, Sprinkles is here. Sprinkles needs to join the chat thing. Okay, Cade is here. Yeah, we're going to be on game chat for a bit. Yeah. It's just RMR Junior, no caps. I looked you up. Let me try one more time. Give me a sec. What the hell, game? Okay, there. I found it that time. Yeah, by the way, to the people who are asking if they can join, yes, you can join. We're in the game chat right now. But yes, as long as we've got space, you can join. As soon as we run out of space, it's a different story. Okay, whoever thinks they're terrible at the game. Actually, let's balance out these teams. Luxio and Funky swap teams. Cranky and I will stay together. And then balance out the teams accordingly from there, please. I think we have, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 12, so we can do 6 and 6. Swap teams accordingly, everybody. We need people to swap teams, please. Yeah, Fearless is still on party chat. There we go. Okay, let me switch the map. Well. Close enough. Alright, let's go. Wouldn't notice it that much. You're just probably getting team shot.
Fancy drills. Just defeat your opponents.
I'm gonna suppress and flank right. Ready? Got 2. Flank again. Nope, they're coming this way. 2 coming through cave. Turn and burn, please. Whoa, somebody be lagging out here. Who is that? Is that Lux? Dude, Lux is lagging. Good lord. My gosh. Talk about a frickin' pull aggro. Jeez. I might have to boot him if that keeps up. Yep. Damn. I went down. Good job. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so laggy, dude. I'm gonna flank left, suppressing flank. Ready? Alright, pushing. Diving. Oh, it's Lux. Nice. I'm gonna go right. Oh my gosh, Luxio. Just barely winced him. Yep, I'm bailing. There we go. He's on the left there, Funky. Good job. I'm flanking right. Ready? Damn. I'm on the booty. Reaper coming in. Yep. He's lit. He's lit. That Reaper's hella lit. Oh my gosh, Luxio. He blinked through a solid object. Oh my gosh, bro. He is so bad. Yeah, counterfeit switch to Arbalist. Yeah, he was fine just a game ago. I wonder what happened. Maybe regions. I got B control. Flanking out to left, Crank. A lot of people out there. Damn it, I got stuck on God knows what. There's not... Yeah, chromatic power arbalist. Luxio's tagged. Watch that Arby. There you go. Pushing left with super. Got their super. There's got another Reaper coming out. Wow, what the hell is this? Oh, I killed him! He's dead! And he still got the smash! I killed him in the air! Bro! I guess he just got a better game and share. I think he's on a PS5. I got them all busy over here, outside of B. I'm dead. I'm alive. Pulling out just a bit. Alright, I'm with it. Pushing in. Full dive that through. Full dive that through. There we go. Yeah, spawns are flipping here. I'm flanking right. Actually, they're coming from C. They're coming from C. All of them. Anybody got super? Frag out. Very nice. I'm stuck on all the ice. Watch the second squall. Oh, there's a lot of dudes. All of them are at B. There's 4 of them. Damn, I thought we killed them. I thought we re-engaged them at cave. Multiple people there. Frag and clear it. Frag and clear it. Shit. Come on. Jade, wow. Reaper coming in. How many are over there right now? Actually, scratch that. Suppress and flank. Ready? Push. That was sweet. That was a sweet little blink in there. Whoa. Now Toxic's lagging. What's happening? Bungie can't handle this. Yep. No, it's now Toxic. Toxic's now the laggy one. All of them are back here. All of them. Oh, well, we just won the game, so. Cool.
Good work, Guardian.
Alright. GG's, everybody. Luxio, you, for the first half of that match, you were the laggiest thing I'd ever seen in my life. I know, no, I know. It's not your fault. I think it's Bungie's servers peer-to-peer thing is having issues because, like, damn. Yeah. You were lagging hella hard. You were lagging hella hard for everybody for me. Alright, anybody else looking to join? Alright, if anybody's bailing. Okay, we're gonna do one more game. One more game. You guys are on PlayStation? Yes, we are, Brad. Yes, we are. Yep. Yeah, the KFC console. I heard about that. My gosh. Alright, yeah, at least KFC's console comes with a chicken warmer. Last game, and then we're gonna end the stream. I'm gonna take a break. My head hurts.
Clash. No fancy drills. Just defeat your opponents.
Ramar, are you okay over there? You feeling alright? A lot of people are not allowing me to get in. Shit, second person. Really, huh? Alright. Nobody's pushing, I don't like it. No, not you, them. Them no push. Yeah. Yep. Damn. Tags over here, lots of tags. Nice. They're beast flag. Got one more out there. No mercy. Yep, down. Oh shit, there's 2 more back there. They're all spawning out there, actually. Okay. Just keep them boxed in there. I'm just kind of pick at them. Turn and burn left side here. They're coming into the flag over here. Oh, toxic. Just keep him, just Alamo up. I'm gonna watch right side. Yeah, right side. Enemy contacts. I need help on right. Got 1. Got 2. There we go. One more. He's tagged half. Got it. Multiples here. Frag out. My Reaper. There we go. Nice. Good dive. I'm looking left. There we go. I got a flank on them. Push that in a little bit. Got 1. More in the back here, Shrine. Yeah, they're all in the left side here, Crank. Go for super. Yep, pinching left. Where the hell they go? Yeah, it's alright, you got me. Pretty good. There you go. Oh, I got a lot of them out here at B. Watch the Reapers. Shit, arc that on. Hello, Sun Valor. Welcome to the stream. Looks like they're coming right side, maybe? Question mark? Pushing in. Lived? Yep. Damn. Alright, we need to reset. Reaper out. Oof, I just got 2 tapped. Yep. Looks like they're coming through our right side. Yeah, all of them. Anybody got super? come. The Reaper's pushing through the back. Reaper coming through B. Yeah, that was a good push. That was a great push on this part. All right. We need to reset ourselves here. We need to reset ourselves. All right, let's push out through right. Let's flank through the right. Flank through the right. Full dive through. Set. Pushing. We did not push through to right. The people who didn't are dead. Got a couple in the back there. Yeah, let's hold him. Alamo up. I'm watching mid. Yep, multiples coming to the left. Guys got to call that out. Didn't realize that left was getting pushed that hard. You did, yeah. Nobody else really echoed it, though, so I figured it was only like 1 or 2. Reaper. Bring her back, Ramar. They're sticking closer together. Hello, Buona. I'd say we play defense. Got 1 on left, 2 on left. Okay, I'm gonna play more aggressively here, try to bust them up. Boo got me. I bumped off of the wall and went flying. I could have totally taken him. It sucks. All middle there. If you got super, you could probably push it through. Yeah, they're just team shotting more. They do have a man advantage. Buona, I'm actually getting off after this match. I need to take a break. My head's starting to hurt. He's lit in mid. Spread out, guys. Don't bunch up. Fly. I busted him open. Take advantage of it, please. Get. They're all lit over here. Right side, Crank. Take your time, Crank. Take your time. Take your time. Yeah, well, can't push like that. Can't push like that. Oh, didn't know that. He's lit in mid. Pulling out. Damn it. We need to spread out, guys. We're getting your feet against the heels against the wall. Push them back a bit. I'm coming with you, Crank. Wow. They're coming to your left. 3 on your left. Yeah, I think what's happening is that we're just not trading. We're just not getting ones. so lit back there. Mar, he's lit. You gotta help me with that. Good. Watch your left over top. Blink, please. Please. I'm fucked. Got him. Fuck me, I'm just missing my shots. One more there you go. Nice, Cranky. With you. Cool. That's a Ness movement, though. I can't believe that still killed me. Why do you have a headache? Uni? No. I've just been doing it for a while. Just been doing this for a while, so. Just been going for a bit. Yeah, I know, right? Cycling out. Okay. His movement is funky. Yeah, there are some latency issues for sure. Alright, but that was fun. No, he just... I think he just had a connection issue because he was fine. He wasn't even upset at all. Yeah, I think lag was going to be a problem with that many people. No, he's not. He's not. Yeah, no one was upset. Everyone was super chill. What was that? I was confused too. I'm like, what the hell happened? But I had like all of you right there too. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you everybody who joined. If you are interested in catching these streams that we've already done and you want to get access to the special parts of the Discord, join as a community member on the YouTube channel and drop into the Discord that you have done so if you want to get that kind of thing. Also, you could just, as soon as you join, you get access to all those older streams. So, anyway, bless your faces. Deuces.